On one hand, I have this incredible looking guitar, the Ocean. It looks really cool with some beautiful inlays. And I have a guitar that has a traditional look on it, but has some beautiful sounds. We have innovative guitars that have HPL back and sides with a nice solid top. We also have a laminate top with transacoustic pickups. We have acoustic guitars with LR bags pickups, and we also have guitars with the magnetic pickup, which is a sound hole pickup. Now, how do you choose among all these guitars with different features and different price points? Let's get into it. So first off, we have the S140, the Ocean by Strydom. We're all familiar with it. It's been really popular. Looks cool on stage, has lovely inlays.
I love playing this guitar, but most importantly, I love the way it looks, because that's the key feature of this one. And it's got a great sound, especially with the transacoustic pickup when you connect it. So this is one thing, like this is one level above a guitar which is not, plugged in at all. Where this, when you get this pickup, you really get these innovative, cool sounds where you have the mic contact pickup, the reverb, the delays and everything. And the fact that you can connect it into a speaker and have that like a professional grade sound going. That's the best part. So it takes your regular acoustic playing to a whole new level.
Yeah.
So that's what I love. The pickup is great, the guitar looks great, it performs well. There's nothing to complain about.
Yeah, so this doesn't come with this pickup. We've installed it separately, and that's like a little bit of flexibility we have. Now coming to the guitar that you have, the Veelah. Beautiful sounding guitar, a more traditional look to it. A natural look comes with a Fishman pickup. And a solid top guitar, something that's great for stage, great for studio. So now what do you think about that?
So, I mean, if this is geared more towards the beginner intermediate players, this really gets into the sort of like the pro territory. I think that's what this is meant for, because it's a solid top. It might not be as flamboyant looking as this one, obviously, but this has a much more open sound. That's what I heard. Okay, much more open sound. You can like play it loud and it just rings, because the solid tops keeps on giving it back. Okay, so that's what I felt. The Fishman pickup performs great. The onboard pickup does not have these features like what this has. The effects and the transacoustic feature, but just core by itself, you place the mic in front of it and boom.
Yeah, it's got a tuner, which is...
Yeah, it's got a tuner. So the recordability of this amp, of this guitar, and just the playability is just sweet. I love it.
Next up, we have the EA-X1 Pro Max by Enya, and we have the PFZL by SQOE. Now, this is an incredible piece of innovation because Enya is always creating guitars with technology. This has got a nice solid spruce top. The backend size is made of HPL, which is a very high dense material. So this guitar has got a lot of weight to it. More importantly, it's got a very distinct sound to it. And now since we're talking about live performances, this also comes with a transacoustic pickup. The difference is all the effects on these are controlled via the app. So I've got a clean sound now. I can store a preset that's the reverb. And it just adds a beautiful flavor to it just based on the pickup and the body. And I go to a delay sound. Whereas if you go to the PFZL, that is again a solid top guitar, which we've installed a Y2 pickup on that. That is a sound hole pickup which also has a transducer, which means you get your delay and reverb effects right out of the sound hole along with a mic blend.
So that does have a solid top, right?
Yes.
So it had good punchy, throwback, through the throw of the sound. However, this guitar does not have the extended cutaway.
Yep.
So you do get a great sound and a great playability, that low end in this region of the neck, but then that's about it. You
Yep.
can't really go high and do all the, the lead guitar work
Not
that you
really.
really want to. Yeah. But it's meant for the best sound in this region, and it does the job. The playability was great. Comes with a good setup. The fretwork was good, and the back and sides look great. They're pretty sturdy.
Yeah,
good
the HPL material. Yeah, for me, I find this nice balance in terms of size and playability.
Yeah.
And even the
So
neck feels
the
really good.
stock core guitar is very strong.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we've gone ahead and upgraded it with the pickup system,
the SP1
which
pickup.
is an aftermarket thing,
Yep.
and that just makes it to like a professional level, like a gigging guitar.
Yeah, now this is gig ready. You have your effects on board and don't need to worry about processing anything. On the other hand, we have the PFZL that usually comes without a pickup. We've got the Y2 pickup to just enhance the sound and give you that performance aspect. So what do you think about the guitar and the pickup combo?
Yeah, the pickup sounded great, even with the effects on board and everything. However, the core guitar, I like playing it. I have no complaints as such. But what I felt the key feature of this guitar was in the looks of it, with the inlays and everything. And the core guitar is strong. Like it's, I don't mean to say it in a bad way, but I just liked how the other guitars have a much more stronger functionality, where the key focus is sound. Here the key focus has been sound, but it's also with the finish and everything. that sort of a thing. So it just might be me.
Well, I mean, in today's day and age, the visual aspect,
looks are a great factor.
Looks are a great factor.
Absolutely.
It's what sells on social media.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad idea to actually go for a guitar that looks great if it serves you. At the end of the day, the guitar needs to serve you.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Kepma and the Vespera by Hex. Now, Kepma is a brand you're probably familiar with. It's one of our oldest brands, the most reliable. They're known for making really good quality guitars, consistent and great sounding guitars. This is actually an all laminate construction. It's not even a solid top, but it still features in today's list because of how great the guitar sounds by itself. And this also comes with the K10 pickup, which is a transacoustic pickup as well. So let's hear it. So I've got some reverb and some chorus going. And what this does, it just gives me a little inspiration to play something I would not usually play if the effects were off. It's a different tool to have.
It sounded great. I really like the setup on the Kepma. Just even out of the box is so good that you can just keep playing anything. Like the same way how you play it here, how you play it up there. Sounded great, and it's that kind of a guitar. It sort of felt a little slightly hollow in the middle frequency, so you could like strum it really loud, and it would not hit any that sonic threshold. It'll just keep playing. Okay, and the setup is good, so it does like you can go high up and you can start shredding and all that.
Yeah,
play fast on it and those kind of things. So good for lead guitars, also great for chord work also. Like an overall good all-rounder guitar, especially when you put it with the pickup package, that takes it to like you could use this at a gig, performance ready, take it around with you, play anywhere, that sort of thing.
Also, the cool thing about these transacoustic guitars is they have like this Bluetooth function where you can run a backing track through it. So for practice, it's like taking smart technology and putting it into a traditional style acoustic guitar. Next up, we have Vespera, the VG300 by Hex. This has been a super successful model just based on the way it's been constructed, the way it sounds, the way it plays, and it comes with a pickup that's the LR Bags VTC. Super cool package at a really great price, which is why it's so popular. I personally own one of these, and I just picked up this guitar the first time it came here and it blew my mind how incredible this is.
Out of the whole lot that we tried on, and as you can hear in the sonic test, is like this guitar was the winner for me. because this is a player's player guitar. Like if you're into recording and playing, you know, like acoustic and like recording especially for your songs, and you know, when you're putting a mic or any mic, couple of mics in front of it, this guitar sounded really the best. It's the most balanced, obviously goes to the construction and the setup and the whole package. And you own one of these, right?
Yes.
Yes. So there you go, right? So that proof is in the pudding basically. So it sounds the best is from the whole lot. I think, but this is again, it's priced also slightly higher among the category, I presume.
Yes, it's the most high.
But not by an awful lot,
No.
maybe like by 5-10%, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's the whole thing. Who this guitar is for. I mean, it might be for a beginner if their budget is good enough, but it's mainly for people who don't want to spend a good 1 or 2 lakh into a high-end acoustic and use that, like get a Taylor or a Martin and record that when you're writing your own music. You can just get this and it's good core sound. You can do a further up processing into the software, into your DAW itself, and you'll be shocked how far this guitar can get you in that aspect.
Alright, so we've looked at all these guitars today. There are about 6 of them, and they're all solid tops except for the Kepma. And it's quite interesting as to how all of them have their own distinct sound, their distinct features. Now, if you're going for a Strydom or a SQOE, PFZL, you're going for the looks. They have these lovely inlays, these lovely colors, and they have a certain tonal characteristic that may or may not work for you. On the other hand, if you look at guitars like the Vespera and the Veelah, not so much visual aesthetic, but sonically they are built to last. They are built really solid. And of course, you have Enya, which is innovative, which has a different material itself. The back-end sides with HPL and the solid spruce top. And you have Kepma, which is known for its construction and its reliability. So even though it's a laminate top, it does sound pretty great. We've gone over these guitars, we've played them. So Varun, now the question is, which one would you pick of all these?
I think I already answered that. So for me, the guitar with not the best looks, but the most sound is what I was after, and the best setup and everything. So that would be this one, the Vespera for me. But on number 2 for me would be the Veelah that we played, because that sounded very close to this.
Yep.
So I want that true, that Tommy Emmanuel-ish, that core acoustic sound. However, if I am to play at some TV show on the stage, this might not be the one that my creative director would approve. In that case, I would really take the blue Strydom or the beautiful inlay, the
SQOE.
The SQOE, right?
Yep.
Right. So that's there. Each of these guitars it's not like they sound awfully bad. It's just that this sounds so much above it.
It's so much better.
So now everyone who's watching this has to be in that confused state, because you need to play them and understand for yourself. Yeah, but as far as my tastes and my choice goes, I'll probably take this or the Veelah. Okay.
All right. So I would actually, I can't give you one direct answer. I've had an incredible musical journey, and when I was starting playing guitar, I didn't have access to such incredible instruments, and at that time I would definitely go for a Strydom S140 or the PFZL by SQOE, not just because of the looks, but because of even the sound. They have this really bright projection. It makes you think a certain way, it makes you play a certain way. And as someone who's starting off playing guitar, you maybe learned a few chords and now you want to take it to the next level. Those guitars do incredibly well. But then, a few years down the line, once you get into playing professional, playing on stage, what happens is you require a guitar that has a solid core sound. And that's where, for me, the EA-X1 Pro Max by Enya comes into play. The guitar is really solid. The weight of it is incredible because of the HPR back and sides. It's got this nice solid spruce top that's really thick. It's punchy. It's got a nice amount of grit to it. And I like the way the fretboard feels. For me, that's something very important. The fretboard is made of a composite material. Again, going into the idea of guitars having to be maintained, guitars being reactive, solid tops are reactive to moisture. Enya has dealt with that in a certain way by making sure that the materials that they use are not too reactive. In addition to that, it comes with a cool SP1 pickup with app connectivity. That means I can adjust my reverbs to the detail, how much I want to blend in, how much compression I want, and also it's got 4 presets that I can store there. And that's a huge advantage for someone who needs to play live on stage. So different use cases would give me a different guitar. As I mentioned, I already own one of these, so that's why I didn't pick this one. But having said that, I think all these guitars sound incredible. They're just different use cases, and I would like to know what y'all think about it, just based on the sound that y'all heard and whatever we've talked about. What's your favorite guitar? You could tell us, or if there's a guitar that we've not talked about that you like, you can let us know as well. And if you want us to talk about more guitars, do let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you all, and do like the video so that we understand that these are the kind of videos that you love watching, and we would hope to create much more. And till then, we'll see you on the next one.